everyone, it's Nisha. So today I wanted to talk to you about my 2018 favorite makeup. I have loads of favorites, but these products will be the ones that I have discovered in 2018. So let's get to it straight away because there is quite a few things. First thing is, I could have included it in skincare, but really it's makeup. This is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. As you know, I'm not really into foundation primers, but I really love this one. I love it how it looks on its own, how it makes your skin look really radiant and fresh, and every single foundation goes really well on the top of it. And as my skin has been quite dry, this really helps. Now the foundations. I have discovered 3 foundations in 2018 which I really liked, and 2 of them were big surprise as they were drugstore foundations and really inexpensive. The first of them was the Ordinary, the Serum Foundation. They do the coverage one and I thought I would prefer the coverage, but I actually prefer the Serum Foundation. That's what I've got on today. Mine is in 2.0 N, which is neutral, I think. And this is really good color for me right now, like in the winter. I've reviewed this foundation, so if you want to see a review of it, I don't know, I might put any videos that are related to this in the description box, or you can go to my playlist which is called Foundation Reviews and you will find a review of that foundation. I absolutely love it. Surprisingly, it is very watery, but surprisingly it's got really nice coverage. It's not cakey, it stays on all day. I absolutely love it. Then I have discovered not long ago the Nip+Fab foundation, another drugstore foundation. They are known more for their skincare, but they've just come out with their makeup, and again, you know, nothing special to look at, and I suppose that's why this is reflected in price. I have 2, oh, they both the same. Yes, because I bought a backup. Mine is in number 20. Again, really nice coverage, not cakey. Really enjoy this foundation. Then more of a high-end was the Dior Forever Undercover foundation. As you can see, it's quite dark, so I haven't used it lately, but I used it when I bought it when I still had tan, so it was probably summertime. And it is a like full coverage foundation, but again doesn't look cakey and you know, like you're wearing loads of makeup. I really enjoyed that foundation, and mine, this color is 030. I've also really enjoyed the Nip+Fab concealer. Again, I've reviewed the Nip+Fab makeup, so I've got a video on that. Really nice concealer, good coverage, not cakey, doesn't crease under my eyes. I even noticed I can pile it on and it still looked good. Now for powder, I've got this Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. I am not sure if I discovered it this year, but I think that it was this year. This is my second one. In fact, I think this one was sent to me by Karen from Mrs. Ginger's Beauty channel, because when I talked about it in my empties, I think she bought it and she found it too dark for her, so she sent it to me. So as you can see, this powder has color. It's got a bit of luminosity in it. I've got it on today. I forgot how much I love this powder. So you know, I normally top up my foundations with the Laura Mercier mineral powder, which is a mineral foundation, so sometimes even though I love it, it can look too much, whereas this is just like a setting, blurring, illuminating powder, and I just go very lightly all over my face with it to set my foundation. So that's what I've got on today. I don't have the Laura Mercier on. Absolutely adore this powder, and it's huge. It's gonna last you forever. I think it was this year that I've discovered the Benefit Dandelion highlighter, and I really enjoyed it. Got that on again today. I love it because to me it is more of an illuminator. It is not like those highlighters that make you really shine. Can you see that gives you more of a illumination, and I like to put it here just on the apples of my cheeks to bring my cheeks up because I don't have cheekbones. So yeah, I really love it for everyday, very subtle, beautiful illuminator, highlighter. Oh sorry, it's Dandelion Twinkle. For blush, I've been mostly using the Hourglass Ambient Blush in Mood Exposure, and it is Mauve Pink, which is my choice of blusher. So I've been using it non-stop really. Okay, bronzer. The bronzer I've discovered this year was the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And you know, I know they come in different colors, and I always say mine doesn't have a color on it, but I think the color comes on a little sticker before you peel it off to open it, and I don't have it, and I can't remember what color it is. But I love this bronzer. Again, quite subtle, good. Maybe it's a bit light for the summer, but most of the year it is good for me. Smells gorgeous. It's just a lovely bronzer. Let's talk about eyeshadow palettes. So I've discovered quite a few eyeshadows palettes, although you know I don't buy every eyeshadow palette that comes out. Some of them were not even new this year, but well, maybe they were actually. Yes, they were. They were all new this year. So the first one I've discovered was in the summer, was the Urban Decay Backtalk palette. Like this palette for traveling, you can take this mirror out and you have 3 blushes here, highlighter, and then eyeshadow palette. Of course, these are my colors: pinky, mauve, browns. This was the only palette that I took with me this year on holiday, and I can get so many looks out of it. Again, I've reviewed this palette, I've done a tutorial with it. Absolutely adore it. And I think this palette is not talked about so much when it comes to Urban Decay. I wasn't too keen on the Cherry palette. Was it Cherry? The latest Urban Decay palette, because I feel like I've got so many similar shadows to that. But yeah, this one is not talked much about, but I think it's really worth having a look at. Then I bought the Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Berry palette from the, what was the collection? Tutti Frutti collection. There is another palette in this collection that has different colors, but this is just beautiful. Again, I've got a tutorial on this palette. This eyeshadow is out of this world. And you know, again, these are my colors: purples, pinks. I love this for crease color, which is like a rosy brown, I would say. Gorgeous palette. Then I got the Charlotte Tilbury Stars in Your Eyes palette. Again, there isn't much I can say about it. I love all the Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadows. They are beautiful quality. Again, you can get quite few looks from it, although I must say, you know, these eyeshadows here look a bit similar to some of them from Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. But again, this palette is good because if you were going away, this is just good to take on its own, because you can get at least 4 different looks, and it is so thin and lovely to travel with. And the latest one is the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves. This must be my favorite of the year. So this is arranged in like an ombre fashion. They are all matte, beautiful quality, beautiful color payoff. Love the colors. I did the tutorial with it not long ago, and I've been using it non-stop. I usually go into these colors in the winter, much cooler colors, mauves, purples. In the summer I use more of the warmer browns and rusty orangey colors. So yeah, this has been my discovery of the year. Absolutely adore it. Again, lovely small packaging, love it. Okay, brows. For my brows, I have 4 favorite products, and I think 2 of them probably haven't been discovered this year, but 2 have. So the first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brow. They come in different colors. I love the tiny brush. Mine is in Linda. Yeah, it's in Linda. So how I use this, if you have quite good brows already and you just want to groom them and add tiny bits of color, you can just use that. It's perfect. I use it as a first step on my brows, and that is because my brows are quite thin and sparse, overplacked. So that colors my brows, so I see exactly where they are, and also sets them. So I put that on first. I wait about 5 minutes till it sets, because then I find much easier to apply the pencil when my brows are a bit set. And for my pencils, these are not found this year, but these have been favorite mine this year, is the Dior Brow Styler, Dior Show Brow Styler in 001. And then the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Now, I've always said you can't really get it in our drugstores in the UK, this particular pencil, but I know there is a website that you can get it on here in the UK, because I've been sent it by my friend from US, but I think I found it for you on some website here. And this one is in brunette. And then the last thing that I use on it to again set my brows, to brush them through so they look quite natural, is the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. This is quite extra for the brows, but my brows are awful. I'm thinking of having them macro bladed, but I don't know yet. So these were my favorite brow colors. Now, 2 new mascaras that I found this year is the Nars Climax. I know there are very mixed reviews on this mascara, and to be honest, when I look at the brush, this is not typically brush that jumps out at me and that it would be my favorite, but I love this mascara. It's very buildable. It doesn't clump your lashes. The brush could be tiny bit smaller, but the best thing about it is how it comes off. It just washes off so brilliantly that, you know, I don't end up with panda eyes and mascara everywhere, and sometimes you wake up in the morning and you still have panda eyes. This comes off really well. And then the second mascara this year that I've discovered is the Chanel Volume de Chanel mascara. Very good mascara. This is more of a brush that I love. The bristles are very short, tightly packed. Really like this mascara too. Oh, forgot about this one, the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, and mine are in Jean. This is a cream eyeshadow. Absolutely love it. Love to use it on its own, and once you put it on, it sets, or I put it under the eyeshadow to intensify, you know, the sparkle or shimmer. I'm thinking of getting different colors of that as well. Now for lips, I don't think I've ever talked about it. This is nothing special. This is Burts Bees lip shimmer in Peony, and it's just this little stick that looks like a balm, but it's got color to it, and I've been using it like for every day, just to throw on my lips without any lip liner, anything, just on its own, it gives your lips really lovely, shimmery, full look, and it also acts obviously as a lip balm. Now, my new favorite lip liner must be the it's a NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Los Angeles. I've got it on today. I use this lip liner almost every day. So today I've got that on my lips. Then the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW lipstick. I've been using that loads because this lipstick, as you know, I've said before, is very similar to the Tom Ford Rich Vanille, which I think this color has been discontinued. This is very, very similar. I feel like Charlotte Tilbury's makeup is very similar to Tom Ford anyway. And I have it topped up with the Nars Turkish Delight gloss, but that's not a discovery, that's quite old gloss. And that's it for my makeup. I hope I haven't forgotten something, but these were the things that immediately jumped out at me when I was thinking about doing this video. Like I said, I have loads and loads of favorites, but that's what I've discovered in 2018 and really enjoyed. I will leave all the links to and all the products listed in a description box. I might do another video of favorites, and I do skincare and hair care and like other products. Please let me know what was your discovery, makeup discovery this year. But for now, that's all. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.